Hello and welcome back to SpriteGuard Plays HyperRogue. We are just wrapping up a little bit of an extra. We are trying to grab some treasures and see if we can make our way back into the Rose Garden. So we're just going to be trying to wrap up as quickly as we can with whatever treasures seem to kind of present themselves. I'm not going to be really picky because really the main thing that I want to do here is just move on, get back to the Rose Garden, and see if we can do a little bit better this time. I have continued to study it, continued to kind of work out strategies for taking on the Rose Garden, and I have a little bit more of a plan now. Let's see if we can kite some slime beasts over here to make our way out. Looks like maybe not. Okay, this may work. There we go. Alright, so what do we want to do from here? We only have 40, so we need 20 more. The ocean is actually a pretty reasonable place to grab a few treasures. Tends to be pretty abundant and pretty safe. We just have to watch out for the tide, which should be coming in any moment now, and so I want to be a little bit careful. And it looks like we should be able to get out of here before it even becomes a problem. There we go. What's this? Orb of Life? Don't really want that. We could grab, let's see, some garnets. Would be relatively easy to grab, though that would cause water elementals to spawn, which I'm not completely happy about. I want to look around, see if there's like a mirrored land or something that we can duck into. This desert actually should be a pretty good place to grab 10 treasures relatively quickly, hopefully without losing track of the crossroads, so that we can really just dip in, dip out, and move on. We do have to be a little bit aware of sandworms, because they can block our path pretty quickly. Let's see. Slip out that way, make our way along the wall here a little bit, just to get out of the aggro range of those sandworms. And we only need one more treasure, so we're just going to head along the Great Wall and see if we can find one that is really easy to grab. And I don't believe treasures will be despawning at this point, though we're getting quite a lot of mob spawns, which is making things a little bit more difficult. And because, as I said, we don't want to be picky, we're just going to grab that right there, and that, just like that, has got us up to 60. We should have Rose Garden spawning now. We're just going to kind of make our way along until we see one, and there one is. So let us see if we can get the orb from this land. So we have to be very careful about the timings. I'm going to step into the scent, and then I actually stepped across it, which is very nice. Very handy that you can do that. Let's see, that guy will spike himself, so we just have to worry about this false prince. And what on earth happened? Oh, the only place I can move to is into the attack range of that Boy, there is just so much I have to learn about the Rose Garden. There are so many ways that you can die here that I'm just not even aware of. So that's why I kind of made this an extra. I expected it to be pretty short. We have a lot of learning left to do, and so there's going to be a proper episode up on Monday as usual. Sorry that this was so brief, but thank you very much for watching. We will be probably coming back to the Rose Garden in a little while. I think, like the Whirlpool, it's going to be something that I hold off on for a while, and we'll probably, the clearing is the other big beast that we have not yet tackled that I feel much more confident about my ability to take on. So that is where we will be going probably in the next series. Until then, thank you very much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.